Raid Shadow Legends. So what is it like being in the top of the Platinum tier arena? Well, we're going to go over that. And basically, here I am against Hellhatch. Now, I can beat him, no problem. But what I'm seeing is, here's my defense right here, this level 1 2-star. And it's the same thing that I saw before when I was in the very top. And when I won Platinum Arena, is that if you're at the top, people can't see you. Like Cartman right here, the only person that can see Cartman is T-Swift, and not even yet. Almost with a couple more points. Once he's within 150 of that, he can see it. Now, so far we've got 4 days and 21 hours left. What I'm doing is I'm tanking my score. I'm feeding somebody, which is pretty crazy. You saw the guy I'm feeding. He is now number 3. He was down here before, and I've lost 20-something consecutive to him. So if I was his buddy at the end of the tournament, and this is why I said on the other video that defensive wins need to be 1 point and 1 point only. Say this is the last hour of the game. This is the last 10 minutes of the game. And this person, Hellhatch, is competing against these two people, and they're all right neck and neck at 4,900. And this is how fast I can go in here and do my battle, and he doesn't leave. It should also randomize. Like, after I lose to this guy, it should probably, or just as long as it's 1 point, it's fine. Then people can't abuse it. So right now, I've just given him, I think it was like 8 points or plus how many points is he going to get. But that's how fast it could be. So at the last 10 minutes, I'm just feeding him points. I'm getting negative points because I want to drop down to where more people can see me. Because right now, where I've been at, I'll keep doing that now to get a little bit lower. But look at I'm at 17 now. I was at 15 earlier. I was at 3 earlier today. And since reset, I've been around 3, 4, 5, or 6. The only other people that can see me are a few of these people here. When they refresh, some of them can see me, but not even like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 can ever see me. They can never see me. Even though they're right here with me, they don't have the points enough to see me. So only a very small percentage of people can see me. And they're not online all the time. And they're not using their tokens all the time. So I sit there. I don't move. I have a few people to fight, which I can fight. And then once I get to the top, just like I did last week, for 2 days when I was at the very top and I had uncommons up here, nobody could see me. And I don't want to be at the top. I don't want to beat these people, sit up here like Cartman's doing at the top, because my Great Hall needs to be improved. I want to get points. It's silly, the system, the way they have it. I've talked to Polarium about that. I've given it to somebody to forward the information to the proper people, hopefully. And I don't know what's going on. So I'm tanking it right now. And let's see if we've gotten anybody. Hopefully, see, the whole thing is right. Only a few select people could see me that were around me. But if I drop my score enough, it's going to open up to a broader range of people. So if I can get down to 4,000 maybe then 50 people can see me all the time. Or 20 as opposed to only 4 now or 2 now. Maybe 50 can start seeing me. And then they can start attacking me. Like, they'll be on different times of the day. They'll see my easy defense. They'll be like, okay, I'm going to take them out and get points and move up. And boom, you're good to go. But also, like I've just been saying, I've been feeding this guy over 30 wins, over 25 wins or so, and just doing just like this. Just feeding him so I can drop down. Because here's the whole thing. If I drop down to enough to where 1,000 people can see me throughout the day, then that means that I'll do some wins and I'll do some losses, and it'll kind of equal out. I won't have to worry about getting to number 1 anymore, or moving up, or sitting there waiting to be attacked, or I just use my tokens, but all I do is move up because nobody else is attacking me. Basically, then it will equal out. I'll have a whole bunch of people that can see me. They'll be attacking me while I use tokens to attack. So I'll move up a little bit and then I'll drop right back down. I'll move up a little bit, drop back down, and even go down further because 1,000 or so people can see me, and I can get to a point to where 2,000 can see me. Maybe if I get down to like place 400, drop out of Platinum Arena, something like that, so that I'm getting attacked all the time. That is the issue. No one is seeing me, and it's really sad, and nobody wants to go up to first because it really hinders your ability to do your daily tokens. For 18 hours there, I couldn't attack anybody when I was at first place last week. And it was just crazy. It was sad. I could put up this defense here, and it's not that people don't want to attack me. It's just like I said, they cannot see me whatsoever. And then also this seems to be a big problem right here, and this is why I said in my last video, make it so that defensive wins only give you 1 point. Because really, if this was it, if I was competing against this, if 3 people were competing for number 1, and I just kept doing this at the last 10 minutes or last half hour while he's fighting to my buddy, that's it. They're going to win. Because I'm doing it quick. Everybody else is doing battles. whoever I'm feeding is going to win first place, without a doubt. So that here, as you can see, needs to be changed because he's always in my list unless I refresh. Once I get up there, and then I just feed him. Feed him like crazy. So I'm going to not talk a lot right here. We're just going to keep feeding for a little bit and try to drop down and see if we can see that people attacked me. And hopefully people will be able to see me. And this guy was at number 4 or 5 earlier. I fed him some. He went up to 3, I think, right now. How many points does he need to get up to the next part? Let's see here. I'm sure there's somewhere telling me how many points he has. All we got to do is go look at his points currently and then go back in there. That I'm getting -4 only. Jeez, that's sad. Oh, maybe because I need to refresh. Maybe I'm getting a lot fewer too. But if I was feeding him, obviously I wouldn't refresh. I'd sit here and just keep feeding him nonstop, which would be super easy and broken. So we don't want that to happen. Still, I haven't really been attacked by anybody else. These were 4 hours ago. Okay, these were the most recent ones. That's good. Maybe 4,100. Maybe some more people are starting to be able to see me. That's really good. These were people who just were near me and refreshed. And then when they refreshed, they kept getting me over and over because they can't really see anybody else. But at least they're active. But when this guy goes to bed, if he's the only one that can see me or only few, then there's nobody else attacking me. And especially if I'm in first place, there's nobody attacking me. Let's see where he's at. Okay, so we're going to go to player. He is at 4684. 4684, and we're going to do some more on him. But I probably should get somebody. Maybe I'll lose more points to somebody around me. 4684. This is crazy. This definitely needs to be worked out so people can't cheat. All right, so he was at 4684. So he's at 92 now. So it's really not a. Doesn't look like it's a lot, but it's still enough. It's still enough that if he was playing and doing something, it could be really a bad situation. And if you only make it to where a defensive win is only 1 point for everybody, no matter who you fight, if you win on defense, you only get 1 point, then it can't be as broken. Somebody in here, it won't matter as much, somebody doing this, because this is super easy to do. Imagine if you had a big following. Like, imagine if I had some sneaky friends or even cared about this and said, hey, guys, it's 30 minutes till then. You're up there. This week, get me the win. Next week, I'll get you the win. And don't think that won't happen. If they put in first place, second place rewards and all that kind of stuff, there's going to be people out there that do that stuff. I don't know why they do it, but they feel the need to do it to showboat or say, hey, let me get those rewards or do an unfair advantage. There are people out there who will do that. Believe me. So don't think it doesn't need to be fixed. It needs to be fixed for sure. Let's see what I got down to. So eventually I'll be down low enough to where, like I said, a larger bracket of people, a larger pool of people will be able to see me, and they'll be able to attack me throughout the day on a daily basis. And that way, so after I do this, after I lose these next few, I'm going to look at where I'm at. Then I'm not going to attack for a while. I'm going to go to bed probably tonight and wake up hopefully out of 300, somewhere into gold 4, to where I can just keep this guy up as my defense, do tokens throughout the day, farm some, do a few refreshes because I'm trying to build up my Great Hall. I've been kind of neglecting it before. I need to build up my Great Hall. I need to get my guys stronger. I kept it down low before because I was doing guides on rare champions and I didn't want them to seem inflated. But then if I do any champion guides now in the future, I'll just have to put much lower gear on them to offset if my Great Hall is maxed out. But to compete in higher arena, there are a lot of people that have their Great Hall maxed out. Believe me. You might not think so, but I've seen it. There are a lot of people who have their Great Hall maxed out, and they pretty much farmed when it was much easier to farm. When everybody was at 3199 and you just refresh, and it's super easy. And I guess back then I should have done that as well, right? That would have been smart for me to do as well, to max out my Great Hall. Everybody should have, because 25% additional is huge in everything. That is crazy. It is really a crazy amount. It gives you a huge advantage over this game. And as you know with this game too, it seems like they always tailor their stuff to you being like maxed out Great Hall to be able to do faction wars and to be able to do Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss without doing crazy stuff. They just assume that you need to be super in-game to be able to really effectively do things in this game. So we're down to 21 now. Okay, 21. We're getting there. But let's look around the point system around 21. 21, I'm sure people these few people will probably be able to see me, and then anybody else, 49. Okay, that's good. Look at all these additional people. As long as they're within 150, they're going to be able to see me. So we're getting into a larger pool of players that can see me, but still, in respect to the whole game, that's not a lot of people still. Not a lot at all. So I'm hoping out of these 20 or so people that can see me now, which is small, right? I've dropped down to 21, and still probably only about 20 people on a regular basis can see me, refresh, and I'll be on their list. Now, they need to get online and do some work. Drop me down some more so that, you know, maybe 30 or 40 people can see me, or 50 people, until this game gets, you know, revised or done better. Something happens with this, because this is pretty insane. Now, there are a lot of other people before who had up like this one-person defense. I don't see a lot doing it right now, but we've got 4 days left, so I'm not worried about rushing. If I really want to get serious and try to go for first place again, then I can do that the last day. I can do that, like, for sure, when it says 1 day, 21 hours left, or 1 day left. People can do it then. I think it's not that hard. It looks like they're kind of far away, but if you refresh, it's all about just refreshing tokens and doing battles. If you can pretty much take out all these people and go through here, then you can refresh and get up there within a day. It's not that difficult. But that's all I've got. I really hope they fix it. I really hope they do something about it, because right now, see, even people like this, Heartless will not probably be attacked by that many people. It's pretty sad. All right, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. Sorry to be ranting and raving, but I want to show Polarium this video about how I boosted that other guy for first place, and I want to show them how, again, what I've talked to them about, how I just don't get attacked, and I'm having to drop my own self down to 21 now because I was up to 3, and now I boosted this guy all the way up to 2 now. So soon I could boost him up to 1. He'd be first place. Funny thing is, I could boost him well over anybody could see him. So that is really hilarious. Just think if I sat here and kept refreshing, I could put him up to 5,000, 6,000. I could just keep going to 6,000. Cartman would never see this guy unless he got up around 150 points of 6,000, which would take a long time, because what if Swift doesn't move up high enough for Cartman to see him up to 150? Because Cartman's getting no battles right now. At 4907, he is getting nobody. When he refreshes, he has 0 people to battle on his list. 0. Until somebody gets within 150 points of him. He can't even see anybody. That is super sad. It should never work like that. That's all I've got, everyone. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you all on a video soon.